All right, you guys. I see Kim P here. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, wow, how exciting.
Very exciting.
And I love everything that happened before me because it let me kind of distill what I needed to ask.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I took notes.
Okay, very
So
good.
I feel like my whole life has been waiting for something,
Mm,
for the anger to go away, for physical pain to go away.
mm,
Even just to remodel this house that I'm in, I'm like, am I really going to stay here? Am I going to be able to do it myself and with physical limitations, but I really want to remodel it, but I don't want to live here. And then when I do get a spark of something I want to do,
mm-hmm.
it rises up. And then I get a feeling where I'm just like, oh, it's too much. I can't. And I settle back down. And so then I wait again. Like, what am I waiting for? What is that? I don't know.
Okay.
You
All right,
getting
Kim.
it? You getting
Yep,
it?
I get it. Okay, so let's take two nice deep breaths together here, please.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I love your energy field, by the way, sister. There's a sciency sort of organization to your energy field that I love to see. It's awesome. And let me let your team, if you will, say this next part. And you guys, for those of you that are new here, what I'm calling your team, I don't know what else to call it, but it's a level of wisdom that and insight and love and compassion, et cetera, transcendentalism that's available to us from it is ourselves. It's a layer of ourselves that somehow feels beyond the reach of ourselves. So when I say your team, I'm not trying to, perpetuate these ideas of spirit guardians that are right next to God on a cloud and the left, quadrant of the galaxy. It's a sense of self that is more aware and I want to say more available to wisdom, insight, ideas sometimes than we can feel ourselves. Okay, so Kim, your team. Let me let them sort of say this. There, there's a part of you that from the very get-go of being born as Kim was sort
Mhm.
of like, okay, this reality is not working the way it should, the way it could, and the way I want it to. So I'm just gonna like sit back until this gets figured out so I don't waste energy. So I don't, put all this effort into something that can't go the way it should in that messed up sort of atmosphere. Okay, so that
Mhm.
structure was a very intelligent interpretation, and yet we want to offer you an upgrade. Okay, so a reinterpretation or a reframing of that is this world is exactly as you see it. It is what it is. So what you are sensing now is should I still wait around for it to become another state of itself? Or should I just be the Kim that I want to be amidst what is? So, what's interesting is that, and I hope this doesn't come across as insensitive or rude in any way, but part of your Kim has interpreted it as I need to wait for any pain sensations to go away. I need to wait for my living situation and living environment to be up to my standards and what I want it to be. And it's sort of a game in a way because those aren't, I mean, it's not that they're not ideal. We hear you that pain is not fun and a less than ideal environment is not fun either. But even if you were out of pain, there would still be the sense of, but what do I want to be and offer and express as my Kim? And even if you had a magic wand for your living situation, I don't think it would be as, I don't think that wholeness and completeness that you're looking for would be in that scenario either.
Yeah, that's why I kind of ended it with like, what really is that?
Yes. Okay. So, what we would like to offer you is a space within yourself as Kim for any sort of it's almost like a pot. I'm like, you're creating a pot on the stove, like like the best oven and stove ever, by the way, the chef's version, the Top Chef version. And you've got all these burners, and you're creating a new pot for the malcontent of maybe your physical body, the amount of pain that you live with, your the living environment, and what the house looks like or whatever. And you just keep putting it in that one pot so it can hold all of it, because it needs a container to it, because your mind is super strong. And we love it. And I love it as Jill, that you have this beautifully strong mind, but it prioritizes almost like the wrong things. So you need a container with a boundary for that malcontent, so that you can let yourself be like, well, that's not good enough, or that's not the way I want it to be. And it's like another bigger part of you is saying yes, and right? Yeah. Because that will give you more of the literal freedom and liberation to create the Kim you want to be the Kim you want to be, feel the way you want to feel, amidst all of those things, even the world being exactly what it is. So, and your temptation, and you're going to want to watch for this, your temptation, because the patterns are there for, no, we can't do that yet, Jill, because it's got a whole list, like a laundry list of problems that it needs to solve, makes, less than ideal situations ideal. It's that layer of you has its own list. It's like a taskmaster. So taskmaster Kim keeps wanting to drag out that list and stopping you from proceeding in more creative imagination, and, well, what about this, and scenario analysis, or whatever that looks like for you. So Taskmaster Kim is getting in the way.
And worried about making the wrong choice.
Yes. Oh,
a whole new list of tasks.
Right? Yeah. Thank you for bringing up that. So because we can't, it's messy. There are risks for sure. So there will always be those risks. So the minute that side of you comes up, a great approach is, but
I've been doing that. I've actually been like inching toward this, actually, now that I hear you saying out loud. I'm like, so this is nice validation, because I must be getting the message.
Yes, that's true. You were on the right track. Exactly. That's so true. And that the Taskmaster Kim, I love her, right? I mean, she keeps things in order as much as she can, but there's also things that are beyond her control. And sadly, that's what she obsesses over.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But related to this, and this kind of relates to Emily's question, I don't know if you noticed that same synchronicity there, but
I did actually. Yes. Yeah. It helped me distill my question. Actually.
Good. That's good. Because another sort of analogy here is that some of us are waiting for the brain to say, okay, now go, like now do that, or now be that. And again, it's another trick, because the brain will never, that taskmaster side of us, the risk manager, the risk analyzer, is never going to feel comfortable with all the risks. It's never going to feel like there's enough guarantees. It's never going to feel like it has enough information. So it will never give the green light. So my strategy, and it works well for a lot of my clients, is don't ask it to be ready.
I love that. That just opens. That was a beautiful pearl for me. That was great.
Oh, Kim. Yeah. Yeah. Your team is so excited about you creating these workarounds around Taskmaster Kim and no, not yet Kim, And you're like, well, I'm going to do it anyway. Right. And it will feel irresponsible. It will feel messy. It will feel reckless. Right. So I just have to create, I know, because I have versions of this myself, so I can completely relate that there's so many things that I've done that my Taskmaster Jill or Risk Analyzer Jill would never, still doesn't say yes to. And yet I did it anyway. And I'm so glad I did. And was it perfect? Oh my God, fudge, no. But am I glad I did it? Because it still offered value and still offered benefit, even though it wasn't perfect. That Taskmaster Jill and Taskmaster Kim wants everything to be perfect before it will give the green light. And that's not reality. Right? That's not reality. And I don't want to spend my whole life waiting for some sense of me being perfect, which is never going to happen, or the situation being perfect before I try something out. Yes, I might fail. And I'm still Jill with positive intentions, hoping it would have gone better than it did or whatever. So if it ends up going horribly badly, I'll say sorry, I'll hold myself accountable, whatever. But so it's games that taskmaster version that some of us have. It's a total facade. And if we give into it, oh my God, we're just always going to feel like, sorry, I overanalyze sometimes or overanalogize sometimes, but sometimes it feels like the thoroughbred that just let me race already. I'm behind the gate. I'm all, giddy up, ready to go. And constantly there's it's been canceled, rain delay. And I'm like, oh, I just want to get out there. I just want to be this version of me. So screw the gate. I'm going around the gate. I'm going to run the track and it's going to be muddy. There's going to be mud flying everywhere, but it's going to feel so free. It's going to be good. And people are going to go, whoa, who's that horse? Like out on the track. All the others are behind the fence.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. That was perfect.
Good. Yay. Love you, Kim.
Yeah. Love you too.
Okay. Talk to you soon. All right. Oh, we have so many hands up. Oh my God, this is so great. I love you guys. I'm loving this. I hope you guys are too.